Welcome to this video. A lot of things I've learned in a lot of years, and after coaching a lot of people, one thing that I've learned out of a lot of things that we are so tempted to we are so not hesitant. We are so tempted to invest in all the tools before even we launch and before even make the money, and we're so excited to invest in all the equipment, all the hardware, all the tools, and towards the end of it, you just go broke. That's the reality of it. This is something that I've did. This is something that after coaching 2,000 people and over 300 one-to-ones, not 200, 3 to 400 one-to-ones, I've learned this thing. Like people, including me, we are very tempted to invest in everything that we want to invest, and then we go broke towards the end of the day. So when we actually need money, we don't have the money because we've exhausted all the money. So that's what we're going to talk about. 5 minimum hardwares you require for recording your courses. By the way, just for recording the courses. We are not talking about online tools, we're talking about offline tools. What do you need? Like blah blah blah, mic testing 1 2 3 sort of a thing. Cool. So thanks so much for joining in this one video. We are going to talk about just 5 comparatively shorter video plus 8 additional hardware requirements. I'm going to give it to you as well. Hand is too far. Additional requirement I'm going to give it to you so that you can have this in mind of the things that you don't have to invest at the go. 8 things you don't have to invest, 5 things you have to invest. Cool. We are going to talk about 13 points over here. Point number 1 is something you need to have is a laptop or a system. Like you need to have a laptop or a system. That's no. It's like if you don't have a laptop or a system, this business will be very choking for you because everything happens through laptop and systems. Systems are computers, PC, whatever, CPU, a system and a laptop. You get that. Point number 2 is if you don't have an internet, we cannot operate in this world. You're watching this video through an internet, I'm recording it through an internet, so I'm publishing through an internet. So we need 2 things. We need laptop and internet, like the no-go. That's like the non-negotiable, not the no-go, not the non-negotiable. Then we need 2 things for audio and video. For audio, we need a mic. For audio, we need a webcam. So this is going to be a trickier one. I want you to invest in something very, very minimal when it comes to webcam and microphone. For webcam, I've invested this in 10,000, not a minimum one, but then it was required. Then it was suggested. Then I kind of bought it for 10,000. Logitech 9.3 or something. I don't know. This brand is not existing currently, because this is for C920 or something. This is something I don't exactly remember. It's been 3 years. So webcam is required, and go for Logitech. It's a good company. Second one, you need a mic. Mic, something that I've still use it. It's been 3 years right now, and I still use it. This is one of the most budget wala thing that I use, and I'm very comfortable and convenient with this one, where this does wonders for me. My advertisements are recorded, my videos are recorded, my courses are recorded. Everything happens to this. Like I don't even need a big, though having a great mic is great, but then this does the job. I'll stick with this one. A microphone. So this is Boya, I think 700 rupees, almost 3 years back, which does wonders for me. We are recording this video on 1st of August 2022. From 3 years, it's been doing great for me. The third one, you need to be investing in a software and editor, a software editor, a video editor, where you'll be needing to edit your videos, say to record the courses and then to edit. So for editing, you need an editor to edit your courses, to edit your one-to-ones. If you want to edit and publish it, for your audios, for your YouTube videos, you need an editor. Something that I've been using for like again almost 3 years right now, not 3.5 years, 3 years. Camtasia for 3.5 years, and I'm very comfortable and convenient with it. So if you're using iMac, I'm using Windows. If you're using Apple, whatever that is, you search for whatever great software that is in the market. I can compare it with the cheaper ones, and you can pick anything that you use. One thing that I'm going to say you, I think one of the videos I recorded on the same thing. See, every editor and every tool that you use, they have got similar features in all. Okay, they have got similar features in all. What you need to be doing is you need to pick and use where you are compatible and where you're adaptable to. Okay, so that's the key point of it. What is the best software to use? So I've recorded a video on this one. See what's good in the market. See what are you comfortable with, and you just go with the flow. Those are the 5 minimum hardware requirements you need. And always know that when it comes to technology, when it comes to equipment, these 2 things, there is always room to improve. Don't Don't invest 7,000 or 10,000 rupees of mic, which you have options, and before even recording your first version of courses. Because first version of courses, second, third version of courses are going to be pathetic in nature. You don't have to put like 10,000 rupees into a mic and then record it and then see it's like, Fazal, you sound pathetic in that one video. It's like I have to redo the whole thing again. Don't do that. You will just burn money on the mistakes that I have done, the mistakes that a lot of people that have minted, a lot of people have not even minted, goes through this process. I don't want you to go through this process. Cool. And the rest of the 8 points that you may or you may not need, I'm going to list it out, but then for me, you may not need this one. First one is the green screen. You don't need a green screen unless and until you feel your domain, your superpower, your niche, that it requires green screen like to the next level, then go for it. But then for the starters, don't go. Second, you don't need crazy ring lights and the lighting part of it. You don't need that. I just have like 3 tube lights over here. 2 of them are LED, 1 of it is tube lights. Like that's like 3 over here, and I think 300 each, 40 rupees. That's all. No ring lights, nothing. It's like budget stuff. Though I would love to enhance this one, not at the moment. But when you have got like flexibility to do that, when you don't have like budget, or when you're living in budget of affordability, look into things and don't invest in things and then grow poor, because you need money for a lot of things later on. Like you need to have money for a lot of things, like tools and platforms and advertisements and so many things that you need to be investing in. Third, great background. Forget about the background. Pick any good place that you want to sit. Like this is one of the best places to sit in the whole house I've got. And I was like, okay, this is going to be my office. Like that's all. And the room changes from, it's like a portable room, so it changes into 10 different patterns across the day. But then this place is office when I'm out working. Fourth one, you don't require a tripod. You actually don't require a tripod. I used to record this webcam currently is on laptop. Okay, because the tripod is in use for advertisement videos, so the tripod is kind of shorter in size, so I can always do that. So it's resting when I'm recording for advertisements. Currently, I'm recording a lot of videos for advertisements, so it's fit for that camera right now. Before even tripod and this, what I used to do is I used to have shoe rack, placed it all the way to the height of the laptop, and uske upar I used to have shoe box, and then uske upar I used to set this camera. You don't need a tripod. You just need to work with the thing that you've got. So you go in budget when you're starting off. Fifth one, you don't need an expensive mic. You don't need adapters and stuff. You don't need premium stuff, and you don't even need a DSLR camera to start off with. DSLR camera costs you like 40, 50, 60, 70,000 rupees. You don't need that when you start off with. You just invest in a basic webcam which does the job. For me, it was suggested this is the 10,000 rupees of thing. I invested this one and it still does wonders for me. So there are a lot of things. There is a minimum requirement. There's like a maximum requirement. There's always a room for improvement when it comes to technology and equipment. You can always do that, but then make money decisions wise, please, at the stage that you are in, because you will require money over a period of time. If you make these investments right now, later on you will be getting choked when it comes to money management and cash flow management. So I don't want you to go and make the mistakes that we all made mistakes before. So be very conscious about spending money. If you're kind of confused, reach out to me. I'm going to suggest you reach out to the members of the Academy of Art and Sciences. They are going to suggest to you, and make the decisions wise is what I'm going to suggest you, because it's when it comes to technology, 700 versus 7,000 mic, which is going to do the great job? 7,000. Obviously, people are going to, if you got budget initially, you are going to buy 7,000 rupees. Okay, great. What about the advertisements? You invest like 10,000 rupees in first 10 days. Okay, you not made money out of that. What about next 10,000 rupees? Have you got that money? If you wouldn't have invested that in mic before, you would have had 7,000 extra over here, or 6,300 extra over here to make money. So we need to be calculating everything, because now you're not just a person, you're an entrepreneur. You need to be thinking 1,000 different ways. So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. Thank you so much for making this video with me and the topic part of it. Go make wise decisions, and please be conscious of spending money, because terrible things happen after that. There are consequences to every rupee that you spend. Every rupee that you spend, pay or invest in. So thank you so much for making this video with me and the topic about our video. May peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones.